it's Katie Scott, and I wanted to answer some questions that I got on YouTube. So here we go. Number one, it's Solvi Helen Silnes, and she says about the scrapbook room tour. I have the same bins, but I store flowers in mine divided by color. I would say yes, that's a great idea. Yeah, perfect. I got the bins she's talking about are plastic bins from IKEA, and they have dividers so you can divide them up into 3, and they're very see-through, so they're fun to use. Candy White says, purging is therapeutic. I do it every year and then get together with my crafty girlfriends and we have a garage sale. It is always super successful because we advertise it profusely and then we just go and buy more scrappy stuff. Yeah, right? And so I have, oh, this is so funny how the eye contact is with the the iPad. I'm going to try to look at you, but when I look at you, I can't look at me either. Sometimes I like to see how many wrinkles I have. Yeah, I like the garage yard sales to buy. I've sold at, I think, 2 garage yards or scrapbook yard sales, and I don't enjoy that process. I'd rather just give it away. So, but if it works for you, great. I think a lot of people are able to recoup some of their money. Alicia D says, I have storage for my punch-out letters. I also have storage for my punch-out letters. I use a screw and nail storage system that has a drawer for every letter. I have that too. I use it for my rubber stamps, and I got it at Home Depot. Yeah, that's a great solution. The next is from Chris E. Can you help me? I love watching your videos, and I've been pinning some of your work to my Pinterest board. I just used one of your layouts as inspiration for one of my layouts, and it's my favorite ever. Yay! That's awesome. I was so proud of it that I wanted to upload it to get it scrapped. Yes, you can do that. Just go to Get It Scrapped and go to the gallery and probably post it to the community part of the gallery, and you will get comments on your layouts. Like, people will actually look and give constructive comments. I can't figure out how to take a picture of it so that all you see is the 12 by 12 image. I learned on a couple of tutorials how to resize it and flatten it for upload. Okay, so I do have, oh, there's a little bit more here. Whoops. Oh, hold on, I lost my place. Okay, I can't seem to read more, but the way that I photograph layouts is I have this, I've showed this before, but I have this plastic, it's the top of a tray for an IKEA cart, and I should really bring that cart up because I haven't been using it where it is, but I've been using this topper as my, see, it's got tape all over it, so I will take, say this is a layout, this is not a layout, but I just tape it, I just kind of get it so it's nice and flat on this surface, and it's nice to have a white surface. And then I will usually, I've got a balcony right here, so I usually bring it out on the balcony, but imagine I didn't do that, and then I just try to take the photo, like, let's say this is the, can you see it? Got my rascal, and then I just take a picture of it as straight on as I can. So just move that a little bit more over so maybe you can see. I don't think you can see it very well. But trust me, it's right over there. And so I've got my camera and I just try to make it be as close as I can. So see, I've got the image, and I've got more around the image, but then I will upload it to my computer, and I edit in a free software program called Picasa. It's from Google, and then you can just crop it into a square, and that works. That's what I do. I have a couple of videos on that. I think they're 2-minute videos, so they're pretty quick to watch. Okay. Next one says, Jocks Girl, Thank you for taking the time to send me a message. It brightened my day. Yay. Your messages brighten my day too, so thank you for all the comments. They really do. I love to get feedback, so thank you. I love watching your videos. I can't believe I just found them this week. I love that you talk about anything and everything. I thought it was great that you admitted you like to hear yourself talk. Yep, I do. I find it helps to stay focused on my projects when I talk to myself. Your videos are really helping me make better layouts and dream up even better ones to do. Yay! Thank you so much for sharing them every day. And I have been making a lot of videos lately, but I'm not intending to make 365 layouts in 2014. Or maybe I will, but they won't be every single day. Sometimes I'll make like 7 layouts in one day, and then sometimes I'll go for like 7 days without making a layout at all. So it ebbs and flows, and it should. I think I like to get scrapbooking into every day, but if I don't, and I don't feel like I want to, that's fine. I think you have to go where the creativity takes you. Okay. So Kaylee E has given me a couple, she's not happy with my haul videos, and so let me go to her first comment if I can find it. Okay. She says, you drag it out, just do the haul. Don't tell us the dates or how much stuff costs. Just do the haul. And this was on the video scrapbook haul from Tuesday morning versus monthly scrapbook kits. And I wrote back, Kaylee, thank you for the comment. I do appreciate the feedback. I don't typically do haul videos, but I do like to make one from time to time. And I do tend to talk a lot because I'm more concerned about the process of scrapbooking and purchasing than the actual product. And I know that there are more concise haul videos out there, and you might want to check them out. One that I would recommend is OMG, it's Emily74. She does, a lot of haul videos. And so I don't think Kaylee was happy with my comment back. So she said, you shouldn't compare videos, just do the haul. Okay, so I think some people really enjoy the haul videos. I don't think I'm your best source for haul videos. But I do them from time to time, and I did one today. I was at Tuesday morning, and let me see if it uploaded. Come on. Not sure if it uploaded. Let me see. I did it on my cell phone, and I can never remember to do this with the cell phone. This is how you should video when you use your cell phone. I always do it like this, and it never works out quite right. But it's called Scrapbook Shopping at Tuesday Morning. Okay, it's not uploaded yet, but it's only a minute and 38 seconds, and I show you the aisle. I didn't do a real good job of it because I was trying to do it quickly. Plus, my son was there. And he was like kind of, like putting things in front of the camera. It's not the best video. And so I realized it's not the best video. But I just kind of show you what I was considering buying. And then I didn't end up buying anything while I was making the video. But then afterwards I was like, he wanted to get something. So I was like, well, I might as well buy something. So I bought the 99-cent... 99 cents for We Are Memory Keepers white cardstock, because it seems like I'm always looking for white cardstock, and it's called Crazy for You White. And what I liked about it was it seemed like it had a really nice texture to it, and I don't know how well you can see that, but I've been doing some painting and misting and stenciling and that sort of thing. So I think it's probably like 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 sheets for 99 cents. And it feels like it's a good weight. It doesn't say the weight, but it feels solid. So 24 new sheets of white cardstock. Woohoo! The other thing I we went to church today, and then I stopped at a few craft stores afterwards, and then we went to Panera Bread. And so now it's like 2:30. It was the whole day. But I bought these Tattered Angels. They're called Glimmer Mist. And what I was a little bit confused about was it's called Naturally Aged Paint System Fine Wood. But it looks to me like they're just mists. And on the back it says tools needed: paper towels, fan or flat brush, and heating tool. So I was saying the other day that I don't have enough mists. So we went to Joann's, and I guess this is for creating an antique hickory look with great texture. And so I don't want to use this on wood. You can let your sample air dry for a faster dry time. When applying heat to glimmer glaze, it will give a crackle effect or bubbles, adding interest to your project. If this effect is not desired, don't get too close to the heat tool. So I don't know. This one is called Saffron. And it really is like quite glimmery. This one is called Coconut Shell. I don't think that looks like a coconut shell at all. It looks blue to me, but the sample shows that it looks more brown. So we'll see about that. The next one is called Clam Bake. So I'm interested to try these out. I'm going to try them out on paper. The last one is called Woven Burlap. And these were regularly $19.99 at Joann's, and I got them for half off, so they were $10 for 4. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. I'm just going to put these with my other mists. My other 2 bottles of mist have friends now. So now we have 4 bottles of mist. Okay. Where were we? Anyways, I know I'm not the best haul video maker. That's not, it's not my goal. So if you're looking for better haul videos, there's a lot of them out there. Okay, next is Jock's Girl. A way that I'm using to try to use up my stash is by making cards. I'm not super great at it yet, I feel good using up what I have. The person getting a handmade card seems to like it too. However, the stash is getting smaller at a very slow pace. I don't mind. Yeah. That's true. And so I don't really, and I've left a comment back, is that I wish I were motivated to make cards. I think it's a really great idea, but I'm just not. I don't know. When I feel inspired to write somebody a letter, I do that, but I'm not really. I don't know. I'm not really a card maker. You know, my cards tend to be pretty simple. When I was a kid, I used to make cards all the time, but I would make, like, I would draw, or I would do them in art. So if I were to make a card, I'd be, I think, more likely to draw something than I would be to use scrapbooking supplies. I don't know. I just don't make cards. And I don't really even give them or buy them. I'm also against buying cards. I think the cards are nice, though, in theory. I don't know. I'm not a good card giver. Okay, next is Lori Nichols. Why would they stop making pattern paper? There are so many uses for pattern paper. I am glad you purged. I love my paper, but I stick to the rule to only buy solids and patterns I love. I'd rather spend $1 on something I love and I am positive that I will use than $20 on a stack I may never use. I hear ya. That's a good plan. I'm not built that way. I really enjoy, I really think I do enjoy getting pattern paper for 10 cents a piece. And then I can look at it. I'm much less precious with it, so I can feel like I can use it and not, not feel like, oh, I might ruin this or something like that. Occasionally I'll go and buy, if there's something that's coming out that I really love and I just have to have right away, I'll go down to my local scrapbook store, Whimsidoodle, and buy it full price. Sometimes I do that, but I like to wait for the sale. I do. I like to think I'm getting a bargain. But I do agree, like my purchasing, I don't really buy the stacks anymore because unless they're a designer stack, like I bought the Maggie Holmes, I've got a bunch of crate paper stacks and the Maggie Holmes stack or Amy Tangerine or Dear Lizzie. I'll buy those stacks, but I won't buy so much die cuts with a view anymore. Unless they've got like a specialty pack that I really like. They've had a couple of those, but for the most part, I'm not buying stacks anymore. But if I go to a scrapbook yard sale and I find a bunch of paper for 10 cents and it's all like just a year or two old and it's premium paper, I'm buying it. Angie V says, I'm the same as you. Really no reason to keep the lightweight paper anymore when there is so much good stuff out there. Have you a favorite charity or somewhere that you give your old stuff? I hate to throw it away. I hate to throw away stuff that someone else would maybe use. I have yet to hear that podcast. Sounds interesting. Okay, so the podcast I was talking about was probably the Paper Clipping Roundtable, and I've been bringing my old scrapbooking supplies to work and sharing them with my coworkers who aren't scrapbookers but like to get the stuff anyways. They've all got little kids, and I think that they might be like warming up to the idea of scrapbooking. And then they sort through it, and then whatever they don't want, I bring to the kids' school and give to the arts and crafts teacher. Okay, next is Lovely Angel. If you're just going to throw things away, I would love to have them. I need some papers and embellishments for my junk journaling. And I wrote back and said, if you're local, like come on by and I'll give them to you. But she says she's in Illinois, so no. We don't have a match, so I'm sorry. But if you were local, I would be happy to give them to you. And she also said, great idea how you stored your stash. Barb S. says, and if anybody's local in the Tampa Bay area and they want my old stuff, like just let me know. For real. I'm in a purging process. This is one of my favorite videos you have done. This was the one on sorting and purging fall-themed pattern papers and embellishments. I have been putting this off and I'm overwhelmed with too much older stash. Thanks for giving me a push and for explaining how you were deciding as you went through your supplies. So that video is really like, I took like this container I have of fall themed paper and embellishments, and I just was like, this one, I'm going to keep that one, I'm going to get rid of that one. And I just kind of went through the process of why I was keeping or getting rid of. And I've been trying to, when I go through a container like that, get rid of about half. The other benefit of my whole like purging process recently was I made some drawers of all of my thickers and all of my letter stickers. And today I found a lot of bargains over at Tuesday Morning on letter stickers, but guess what? I already have like a ton of letter stickers. I don't need any more. Not right now. Like I have plenty. So unless it's like exceptionally special, I'm not buying. I'm not buying letter stickers until, next year. Not really, but I don't need them like for a long time, I don't think. Okay, Tiger Fan says, I found your videos through watching other videos. I am such a fan. I love all of your videos. Love the process and that you do it in real time. Thank you. That you show you don't have to have the latest and greatest. You may have the stuff in your stash. Thank you. You rock. Thank you. So, that just makes my day. I appreciate that a lot. But I do like to record my videos in real time so you can see, like, what my thought process is, what I do when something goes wrong. I think that a lot of times the scrapbook process videos make it look so easy in 10 or 20 minutes. And that's that's great. I watch those too, and I appreciate the editing, but it also kind of like stresses me out a little to see, because I consider myself a fast scrapbooker, to see them put together a page in like 10 or 20 minutes where it actually took them 2 hours to make it, and you're just seeing the sped up version. It just, there's pros and cons to both ways, and so vive la différence, whatever they say in French. But I thank you. I'm glad you like the real-time videos. Also, when I press play on my iPad, I got no plan, usually. And so you're really also seeing me through the thought process of what pictures am I going to choose, what papers, how am I going to set up the layout. Those decisions aren't normally made when I start recording. Sometimes I do, but a lot of times I don't. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this is from Angie V. I love the narration on this video. It was layout number 18, mixtape. I was just giggling along since that so happens around here with the kids. They must have been like banging on my door, and I can hear them like right now. Loud children. Loud. If we just knew then in the 70s that the words really meant to some of those songs, and here we knew the words by heart. And I think I was talking about like the Bad Leroy Brown video. And I also left a comment back to her telling her how much I loved Afternoon Delight when I was like 7 years old. And that's not, Afternoon Delight isn't something a 7-year-old should really be singing about, but I had no idea what it meant. So, Tracy Z says, oh, people still get lost today. I live in Massachusetts, where we recently had a field trip near Boston. Yeah, New England is really easy to get lost. Like if I ever go to Rhode Island, I get lost every time I go to Rhode Island. It's the tiniest state, but the most potential to get lost. Printed directions there, all major highways. I thought I could just reverse them and head to Westboro, and we could meet Daddy for lunch. And my 10-year-old says, Mommy, is this Boston? And I tried to explain to her that all the cities kind of run together. Yeah, it's, then she saw water as in the ocean, and she was like, oh, I'm in the wrong place. Yeah, I told a story about when my sister and I were driving from Logan Airport in Boston, and we were supposed to go a different way, but we ended up at the end of, how Cape Cod kind of sticks out. Yeah. Okay, Tracy Z also says, so funny. I'm behind him watching these. This was on my Counterfeit Kit Club Challenge video. Keep meaning to mention the Counterfeit Kit Club Challenge website to you as an alternative to ordering the stuff in kit form. But if you think you might have the same kit problem I have, putting way too much stuff in it, then it's a bit overwhelming. Hard to know what's really in there, and not much chance to really kill a kit before wanting to start over. So I do put more into my kits than I will use. I don't really try to kill the kit. I did that once several years ago with a stack of die cuts with a viewed paper, and I tried to use the whole thing up, and I think I made 24 layouts and did not kill, I still have paper from that stack. So killing the kit isn't necessarily my goal. But I do like to rearrange my supplies so they look fresh and feel fresh. And I find that process inspiring. Susan B says, such a great layout. This was on The Luckiest, which was layout number 15. And the story behind it is wonderful. Thank you. Tracy Z says, thank you for sharing that. This was the sparkly gold doilies with heat embossing. What about a spray can or mist instead? I think that would work, totally. I just didn't have any, I think we do have gold spray paint, but I really think I should have done that outside. Yeah. But I did it with the heat embossing, and I really like it. But I wonder, excuse me, My husband is very handy, and when he spray paints things, he's always like, "You're doing it wrong." He has a very precise way to spray paint things, so I wonder how good I'd be at it. But I really like the heat embossing lately. It's just been fun to do. Riri's mama says, "I always feel that I need to organize more. That's the problem with our ever-growing stash, isn't it?" Yes. And it's great to look through everything and remember what's available for you to play with it too. Yeah, that's true. I feel like, yeah. I feel like the thing is about organizing and purging your stash is that it's not something you just do once. Like, you need to do it probably like every 6 months or once a year, or if you're, if you can do it more often than that, more power to you. I like to do a big purge at least once a year. Okay, Karen K says, "I would really love to see you go through the process of going through your stash. How long does it take you to organize a kit?" So I think that's an interesting question. And when the Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog comes up with their February kit, I will try to do that and try to do in real time putting together the kit. So I would imagine when I do that, there'll be a lot of like, "Hold on, I'll be right back." Run, run, run. All over the place. Nicole F says, "It also helps to hold the heat tool perpendicular to your project." Okay, so I think I'm just about where I left off last time. I want to say, I think so. So, thank you for watching. It's Katie Scott. I'll be back up with a bunch of... That cold that I had over New Year's is still like, it's still in my throat. Very, very annoying. It's holding on for a long time, and it's just like making me cough and choke, and thank you for watching anyways. What else? But I've been working on some creative team layouts and also some class content for a couple of classes that I'm going to be involved with as a teacher. So I haven't been able to make as many scrapbook layouts for sharing at this point, but I will. I'll have some layouts this week, promise. Okay, I don't promise. But I will. I'll have some layouts done to share with you this week. So we'll let's see where we are. Right now we left off at, let's see, layout number 17, I think. I thought I went to 18. Let me see. So I think I have 18 videos so far this year. Yeah. The last layout that I uploaded was 4 days ago. It was layout number 18, mixtape. And it's only 10 minutes long, and it was part of a Get It Scrapped blog post. So you can see more scrapbook pages inspired by collage over at Get It Scrapped. But I'll have some more videos for you and some more layouts to share. So thank you for watching, and please feel free to leave a comment. I really do enjoy the feedback, even if it's like, "I don't like this." I think that's totally valid, and some of the things I can say, "Oh yeah, I can change that," and other things I might say, "Well, that's just me, and maybe I'm not your best choice." So, okay, thanks for watching. I'm Katie Scott. Bye-bye.